Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Talk Daily. Hopefully, have a great day wherever you are in the world. And it's the weekend, and we're gonna be making. Well, I'm gonna make a video about a car that costs $100,000. Well, 107 with all the options. It starts at 86, and if you can't tell by the image, obviously, it's the 2022 Lincoln Navigator, Black Edition. It's supposed to be like Black Edition. Lincoln flagship Navigator SUV, evolved with Grand style and hands-free driving assistance. This article comes to us from Car and Driver and written by Mike Sutton. I will have the link to this article in the description below. So what we're looking at, a behemoth of a machine that is quite heavy and big and luxurious, but that's the purpose of this machine. This is what I call literally a chauffeur SUV, a town car. If you don't know what that is in the United States, I don't know if they have it maybe in Canada or England and wherever you are, whatever neck of the woods you're in. This kind of car you chauffeur people in. Mainly, yeah, you can have it as a family car. Absolutely, you can drive it all by yourself. Absolutely, it could be a single individual owning this car, but to me, it can tend to be more toward you're carrying some VIP people. And here's a shot of the interior. The seat has like 30 adjustability. This driver's seat, 30-way adjustability. Let that sink for 5 seconds. 30. Not up and down, left and right. We're talking about I mean a million ways to make it comfortable for the driver. So again, this car is all about comfort. It's about space and comfort. I don't want to hear anybody talking about, oh, the handling, oh, the gas mileage. Dude, you can't afford the gas, you don't buy this car, okay? Get yourself the little compact car. This is not it. This car, so no apologies about the MPG, although it has a reasonable MPG. I think it's a V6, making 500 torque at 3,000 RPM and gives you like 16 miles to the gallon. Okay. I'm pretty sure put your foot down will consume more, but that's not the point. 0 to 60 and something like 5.5. Not bad. Okay. I mean, from a rolling start, like 6 seconds, 0 to 60. But again, why would you be doing so in this car? Okay. Here's a more shot of the infotainment system. Again, I don't think it's like wow or anything, but it's fine. There is the, what do you call this thing? I'm not sure what this is. That fake wood, and then you have the chrome, and then you have the matte. I'm not a really big fan of all the stitching going around, but that's how the design is, okay? You have to understand, this is like literally a design. It's not they're not making this because, oh, budget wise. It's actually the way they like it. I like that fashion. If you ever seen a lot of Lincoln, they're kind of like that. There really is very Lincoln-esque. Again, the interior, you see the sound system. This has like a really good sound system. So the point is, to me, it's really a chauffeur car. It's not a it's definitely a comfortable car. I'm not a big fan of interior. I kind of like the Lexus interior but it's a two different genre. Lexus can never make this car. They can't. They will try to make it. Nobody will buy it because nobody can make the American fat SUV car beside us, the Americans. It's just because we'll sell it. A lot of people will buy this because it has a market here. I would imagine a fleet of just literally cab drivers having these. A cab or, again, town cars. Beside that, a lot of people have it because we have the land, we have the space, we can park it, and it's not a big deal. Again, they're just showing you more of the technology. You might be thinking to yourself, what's the big deal, right? Like, radar guided cruise control, and but on the Lincoln it wasn't, so they're advertising that. Again, it has like the somewhat autonomous drive. I think it's like level 2, level autonomous driving. So you could just follow the car in front of it. This little trick right here, they're talking about the RPM. It's kind of, I think will get old very quickly. Instead of having a needle, you kind of have a wand, like the Harry Potter wand, like Disney. When you see that Disney opening, you see the little star going. Is that the song? Something like that. Yeah, and you see the little sprinkles going behind it. That's what this is. It's got like a shooting star. The whole thing kind of like, instead of just idle, kind of does that little, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but it's a little gimmick they're talking about. Again, the interior, very spacious, comfy, a lot of room. There's a Cadillac right there in front of it, and there's a Lexus right here. It's funny. The main competitors to it, I think it will be the Cadillac, and it'll be the Chevy. Excuse me, it will be the Jeep, the Grand big Jeep. But for now, focusing on the Lincoln. Again, nothing really like out of. I mean, I personally like the actual physical button, so you can immediately go and touch heat, cool seat, defroster. You don't have to go in the menu. You don't have to go fiddle around with the menu. I really enjoy the feature that's here. Again, it just makes it quick. You can't keep your eyes on the road instead of just constantly looking at the menu. I love that feature. I think it's wonderful. Again, the wood, I don't think that's real wood. I think that's a plastic wood. But again, it's just the touch of that old Americana velour. Again, see the theme goes all the way. Okay, that's wood. And look, there's a little Lincoln, the star in there. Again, I like it. I really do. I like the door, the tweeters right here. And I mean, all that. Luxury. This is a yacht. Look at the seat. Literally pillows. You are surrounded with pillows. Pillows and more pillows. Definitely comfortable. I personally, you know what? If I had the garage for it, I have the space, I would drive something like this. If I didn't care about the MPG, I would totally drive something like this. It's just comfy. It's truly, truly comfortable. You can't go wrong. Oh, wow. That's so neat. The stitching, everything looks clean. I mean, the Lincoln has gone the starlights ahead of what they used to be. Is light years. I said starlights. Light years ahead of what they used to be. They used to be literally sloppy. Now they're not sloppy anymore. Lincoln back in the day was very luxurious, but Lincoln kind of hit that whoop in the 90s and kind of didn't do the good. That's the back seat, and you can see a lot of space. A lot. You can carry two people, extreme comfort, and you still got a back row seating. And here you go. That's the control for the seat, for the climate. Again, it's really pretty. This is like literally in a private jet. That's how I feel like. I feel like you're sitting in a private jet. I really can't fault this car. It's beautiful. The back, that's what we call the third row seating. It's not going to be as comfortable, obviously, as the second row seating, but that's nice. Again, I mean, there's still some cushion, and they made attempt to make it some cushion. They could have just made it flat. A lot of cars are just flat. It's just simply flat. So I really like it. Again, plenty of space. No one's going to complain about the space. And even behind it, there's space. So, it's nice. That's something in my eye, but I blinked it away. It's gone. Again, it's just... Whoa, look at that space. Look at all that space. Bucket loads of space. That's the V6. It's a twin-turbo V6. Nothing really amazing about it. By looking at it, I don't see anything amazing. But again, it's not really neat. I'm surprised I don't have any covers on it, because usually at that price bracket, you get the little plastic cover. I personally like the naked engine like this. I like to see the engine. I like to see the couplings. To me, I'm really specific about couplings, because couplings tells you the quality of the car. Really, it's all about couplings. You'd be very surprised. Couplings are a big deal, because those sort of thing, when you loose and unloose and you tighten them again and they don't work, it's like ugh. But usually OEM couplings work very well. But if you don't know what I'm talking about that connector right here. This is the air intake right here. Obviously, I have the turbine. It's twin turbo V6, so this air intake goes. Obviously, it's recirculating. I can't really tell just by looking at it what a turbine would be, but it's definitely going to be on the side of both sides of the V6. This is obviously your battery, overflow tank. And nothing else I can tell from here. That's the air conditioning over here. Master brake cylinder, the air filter, and that's where we're getting the air from. Battery. That looks okay. I mean, again, I'm surprised I don't have the cover on it. I'm really surprised. It's kind of nice because I'm a car guy. I like looking at it, but I think for the consumer, when they open the hood, I might be like, what? But why would you open the hood on this car? Again, this car should last you 100,000 miles and should be fine. This is the life expectancy of this vehicle anyways. Here's shots of it. Look at that paint. That's the metallic green. You're paying like $600, $700 extra for it. Again, it's a nice car. It's massive. It's big. Obviously, it's Ford, but it's pretty. I like it. It's a pretty shot. So, we're not going to go that one yet. We're not going to talk about the Porsche yet. All right, so By the numbers, 13.2 inch. The display I talked about is 13.2 inches. A 5.8 inch infotainment touchscreen and a pair of 10.1 inch Amazon Fire TV equipped monitor affixed to the front seat backs, while 3 across second row. Okay, basically I thought that there's a bunch of infotainment system in the car. The 30-way adjustable GM Super Cruise, Active Glide, Ford Blue. Okay, much like GM. Okay, this is Ford Blue Cruise, because obviously Ford, I'm like, what do you mean GM? Much like GM Super Cruise, Active Glide employs lane centering, adaptive cruise control, and driver monitoring to provide hands-free monitoring on roughly 130,000 miles of divided highways. Okay, so this only works on a specific roads. That's nice. Moving along, they're talking about the lows are still rather ponderous on the road. Active Glide need refining. Full-size thirst for fuel. Let that thing go. Do not get in this vehicle and expect it to be sporty. Stop doing that. I hate these reviews. Oh, the mile per gallon is bad. What is you're towing a house? Everybody complains about MPG, so they give you a V6. You want a V8? They're supposed to have a V8, and you're supposed to get 8 miles to the gallon. They give you a V6, and they got you 16, which is a miracle. You're running on 22-inch wheels, by the way. What do you know how much tires are for 22-inch wheels? You want to look right now. Look at how much costs for 22-inch wheel tires. That's a lot of money. So you're not buying this car and you're thinking, I want to save money. So stop it. Man, work harder, make more money. That's not the purpose of this vehicle. I don't know. I continue talking about 3.5 liter V6 to develop 510 pounds per pound of torque. What else you need at 3,000 RPM? And since you have a 10-speed automatic, that's why the reason this car go, not because of 3.5 liter V6. Trust me, if this was a 4-speed, 5-speed, you're not going anywhere. But because you have a 10-speed, you're able to actually go because the ratio is, large and small. And basically, you find the correct ratio to propel you whatever speed you're in. So that's phenomenal. 8,700 pound maximum towing capacity. It still can tow. It's fantastic. All-wheel drive is a $2,695 to $3,000 option. Yes. Get the all-wheel drive. Always get the all-wheel drive in this vehicle, except on the black label where it's included, as it should be. That's the black label we're reviewing. That's one like a top of the line one. That's $108,000. However, minor tuning changes have dropped the engine horsepower count from 450 to 440, which apparently the EPA noticed more than we did. The Navigator combined fuel economy estimate has increased by 1 mile per gallon from 18 to 19 mile per gallon, depending on the model. We average 60 mile per gallon for our standard wheelbase test car, matching a city rating. Again, don't worry about it. Just fill up with gas and keep moving. Fill up gas, keep moving. It's not the car for that. Again, I'm not going to read about this stupid horsepower. It's irrelevant. So let's go by the numbers once again. 7-passenger 4-door wagon. That's like, I was comparing to the Jeep Wagoneer. There you go. That's what I'm at. Jeep Wagoneer, Lincoln Navigator, and Escalade. Cadillac Escalade. These are a realm of their own. I don't know. I had a Lexus up there. Nope. That's what I'm talking about. 285 tires, 22. 285, 45, 22. Yeah. Say the cost of these tires. They're expensive, so it's not the car for money. 107,000, 108,000 plus tax. The option black label trim that comes with active glide. That's basically on certain areas in the road, the car will center itself in the lane. Will kind of give you somewhat of a hands-free experience, but it's not really full autonomous driving. Heads-up display, sunroof, illuminated, running boards. That's sort of thing to open up when you get in the car. Sunroof, limited running board, Revel audio system. That's the thing you saw with a bunch of tweeters. Fantastic sound. I mean, it truly is. 30-way adjustable front seats with an S. So that's a driver and a passenger. 30-way. 22-inch wheels, 40 years, 50,000 mile maintenance with pickup and delivery. That's fantastic. I think that is really fantastic. You don't have to worry about it. I'll pick it up, they fix it, bring it back to you for 50,000 mile. I think that is wonderful. That's $24,880. That's basically that package. A Manhattan green metallic paint, that $700. Second row heated, ventilated massaging seat with console, $625. So worth it. Absolutely worth it. That's that one right there. Let's go back. My eyes. This cat right here. That's what I'm talking about. For $600, worth it. Totally worth it. Let's go on. The engine, twin turbocharged, intercooled dual head cam, 24 valve V6, beautiful, 10-speed disc. The brakes, sufficient. The wheelbase, 122.5 inches. Curb weight, 6,000. That's what expected. That's what we expect from that car. They give you the 0 to 60. Irrelevant. 60 mile per gallon was observed. Again, let me know what you think. I personally love this vehicle. I always think this is a car that it really has its usage. You know what? Even if in any country in the world, I would imagine a bunch of cabs would have these. If no one else is buying it, all the cabs would have them. And I know I'm emphasizing a lot about cab because it just feels like a car. It's so luxury. You definitely want to have like passenger in the back wearing a suit. That's what I would imagine. But again, this will work for a family or an individual, whatever. If you're looking for space, you're looking for American luxury, nice spacious volume, a comfortable ride, get away from the speed, get away from the handling, okay? If you see a little hatchback zigzagging behind you, let him pass. Okay, every time I'm driving and I see some guy driving like zigzagging, even if I'm driving like my support car, or if I'm driving my regular car, I'm like, always I look back, I'm like, go get him, Tiger. Where are you going? This car is just, you chill, get your destination. Someone going fast, let him pass. You exiting the off ramp, slow down and start turning the wheel. Don't turn while you're braking. Brake in a straight line. Slowly let go the brakes. Start turning. Just smooth. And that's what the car's supposed to be driven. You have your seat is working, the ventilation, you have ventilated seats, you have your music in the background, whatever. You're just chilling, driving, chill. That's what this car is all about. It's a fantastic car. It looks really composed. It looks pretty. This car looks beautiful in any driveway, any house, any apartment, anywhere. I just think it looks very classy, and it's not really like screaming. It's not vulgar in its design. It's really chic. It's really mature, and I really, truly, truly love it. I love that segment of cars. Again, I think they're purpose built. I love purpose built cars. They're not apologetic at all about what their design is. Of course, the EPA, the federal government goes, oh no, you need to have your mile per gallon, or okay, whatever. So they have to. That's why you get the V6. But if that restriction wasn't there, this car would definitely have a V8, naturally aspirated V8, absolutely, no doubt. Made it to 10-speed automatic, but it's not the current days we're in. The V6 is more than sufficient to propel this vehicle to whatever destination you need to go to comfortably and reliably. 50,000 mile, and they pick it up and they give it to you. I wish you could have that. Again, this has been the 2022 Lincoln Navigator Black Label, and we're not talking about Johnny Walker here. We're talking about the Lincoln Navigator. As always, hopefully you learned something new today, and let me know what you think always in the comments below, and have a great weekend wherever you are in the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.